Hello. For some reason, there we go. That's better. So sorry, I just switched some gear, so I had to reset it all, and I didn't check all the screens yet. But oh well, here we are. Welcome to another webinar on the Thursday, and as you can see, it's just my face today because Cata is on holiday, so he couldn't join us. But I do have an extra voice on this stream, and that is from Rafa. Rafa is our analyst, and he creates lots of valuable content on our social media platforms in form of videos, text-based suggestions on X and all the other platforms. So, yeah, how are you doing, Rafa?
I'm doing good, thanks, Ben. And yeah, here is my voice, and yeah, hello everyone. I'm gonna be your supporting host for today. I'm gonna be a bad replacement of Gata, so please don't bully me that much. And yeah, thanks for the invitation, and yeah, and let me be here. So
Yeah, you'll be
let's go.
fine. You'll be fine because, if you think you're messing things up, I'm doing an even worse job today because I'm so underprepared for this stream. But hey, let's get cracking anyway, because last time we did this, we did a very successful quick scan session, which based on that, I wanted to continue with that. I just wanted to do another one also because Kata is away and he the preparation for the other types of webinars where we do a specific topic. Yeah, that's something that he's working along. That's what he's working on a lot. So just to keep it simple and keep it easy, we're going to be doing some nice Bollinger Band trading with the quick scanner and see how the market is favorable for us today. Last time we did it, we had two great trades. Did you watch that live stream, Rafa?
Yeah, as always, so nice live. Yeah, want to make some money, so need to follow always the live streaming on Altrady. That's
Yeah, exactly.
so interesting.
So we're going to be doing this on the 5-minute chart, I think. Well, it just depends a little bit on how it comes, but we're doing this. So for those of you who weren't there last time, the quick scanner is this awesome scanner inside Altrady that automatically scans markets for fast drops, fast rises, and fat fingers. Ooh, fat fingers. What are they? Fat fingers are drops in the order book. That means that it's not just the price that moved down all the way here, but it also means that the order books, the bids and asks, also move down here. And what you can see when that happens, this is probably where that happened because it dropped from here 23%. This is probably one of those fat finger scans. And you see, when it drops like that fast in a very short amount of time, there's still orders left on the order book that you could immediately enter. And yeah, as you can see, you could have had a very quick 20% profit in 10, 15 minutes. This is, it's a crazy scanner, that one, the fat finger scanner. I think maybe Solve had one as well. Yeah, look. Ooh. Nice bit. It's just that I just enabled it, so in the last 5 minutes that didn't happen, or it happened in the last. Oh, look at that!
Whoa, it's bumping as hell.
What is going on with Solve? What's going on with Bitcoin? Maybe something's going on with Bitcoin.
Yeah, I mean there are so many big news about like interest rate from central banks. So
are we getting new
Wall
interest?
Street just open. So yeah, maybe I think they are putting some money and taking some profit. Yeah.
Is that live now? Is there any news happening today, right now? I mean, 4:00 is usually, or 4:00 my time is usually the time where things go.
Yeah. It's my time saying like yours. Just follow the big news was central bank rate and nothing more. So should wait for next week. But now I think like the cycle is not that interesting to, move upward that much. So we are like in a lateral phase, like trading range. So let's see what's going on.
Yeah, if we look at the 4-hour chart, I mean, this has been since the 8th of May, pretty much like we had a little
Yeah,
spike.
quite flat.
But
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of accumulation and distribution, you could definitely see the ranges happening here, and now we have a new range here. So since, for basically this week, we've been trading this range now. So, yeah. Interesting. But, geez, these
But don't
drops.
worry, bulls will always win. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
They've been winning since the inception of Bitcoin. So that's for crypto. That's very true. Let's have a look at the quick scan. Oh, and also let us know if you're in the chat. I see Soda's there. I see Dimitro, our video editing guru, is here. And
Hi,
Josel.
Dimitro.
Some of the Altrady team members are always here. It's always good. So yeah, let us know if you're here. If you have any questions, they don't have to be specifically related to the quick scanner or the style of trading that I'm doing. If you have different questions that we have time to answer, then we can do that as well. So let us know. Dimitro says Bitcoin chart looks so good now for scalping. Yeah, kind of does. Like this is actually a good entry. The only thing I don't really like Bitcoin in this case is that the volatility is not high enough. Like in this case, well, it can actually be very tricky if you do this, but the percentages, so this one is just bare minimum 1%. I'm really looking for like a little bit more than 1% because I want to get a nice profit, and just 1% is just not going to cut it for me at this stage. So let's have a look at what the scanner is bringing in. We've got this one. Ooh, this is like a slow grind down. Was there anything in here? Well, there was something here. 5%. Ooh, that could have been a nice one. We got the alert there. Moving in. Wow, this is tricky to go in again now. Hey, we have a fat finger.
Yeah, totally.
It's this is a pullback. This is a classic one. So you see that the price shot up and now 42%. Oh,
unbelievable.
Guys, what's going on today? We haven't seen these spikes in a while. Or maybe I've just not had the quick scanner on long enough to to get these spikes. But wow. Oh, Solve. Solve was this you want to avoid. When you do day trading, you want to avoid this because this will like wipe you out. Or if you're extremely lucky. But you usually have a limit order set up anyway. So hard to catch these ones when you're doing day trading. Mask. RSI not far enough yet. Is there anything here? Yeah, kinda, but the RSI is not there. Do you trade a lot with RSI, Rafa?
Yeah, I mean RSI is helpful, but usually I prefer to use the marker. So it's a kind of oscillator like RSI but you have to combine with other indicators. And
this is an entry, guys. This is an entry. Nice RSI is low.
Yeah, we could assist at a very interesting bounce back to the middle moving average. So
yeah, could bounce back to this one for sure.
Yeah, but now it's too early. I mean, the seller are still in control. So
yeah, we have to wait a little bit longer.
Yeah,
because the RSI can still drop. And especially this is the RSI, and this is not the stochastic. So the RSI itself is always a little bit slower in its movement.
Yeah, it's a bit lagging. So
yeah, the stochastic is a little bit quicker, but yeah. But this looks like something.
Quick scan is so nice tool. So nice tool.
I mean, if we go in with this, look at it. Like the question is, when do you get in? Well, not yet. Look at this drop. It's still going.
Yeah, everyone is afraid to enter right now. I mean, it looks like the price is, getting many stop loss. So
Yeah, exactly. So we need to wait for that
or-
liquidity grab to happen. So Soda's asking no stop loss. No, this is when I do the day trading stuff, I generally exit the positions manually until or unless it's like I don't need to manage the position anymore, then I would consider just setting the stop loss. But for now, if the market is really moving upwards again, then I will put my stop loss below the drop, make sure that it doesn't get out or that it doesn't reverse back into a loss. So that's what I do. Oh, you see the bits and Oz drop. Yeah, I might enter actually when the candle closes. If the candle closes like this, I might enter.
yeah, let's wait till the 5 minutes candle close and see next. Yeah.
Always those. This is always like, are we gonna get that good entry? But the thing is, with this, we have quite a lot of room, right? Stop loss or the target is still 6%. So if we do like more conservative 4%, then even if we get in here now, it should still be possible. But it's always tricky with these because you don't know, like it could drop even further, which it always can, of course. Let's see. Let's have a look at the. Do we have any more? Yeah, there it is. So it just dropped a little bit of support. Very bearish. Yeah. Stop loss or take profit should be low. Yeah. Take profit should not be too greedy. It's always, it also came from this big push up, right? So there's a lot of manipulation now. A lot of manipulation.
Yeah,
actually, this is kind of like a bad time. If this happens when you're doing real trading yourself, I probably would just wait until this settles out because this is very difficult to trade. There's lots of profits to be made, of course, but generally when it's this volatile, it's very difficult.
Yeah, it's so risky when volatility is so high.
Yeah, we're still trading outside of the Bollinger Band here. You can see the RSI flattening a little bit. But still, I'm not...
Most of the time trading is just waiting time.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what we're doing here. This is... And then it's the thrill of getting the big one. Like a 7% profit in a live stream, that would be amazing. But perhaps using these swings here might be more conservative. 3% would still be nice. Still nice. But yeah, we're waiting for like these three candles were like very, very bearish. Right? So we need to see what this candle is going to do. If this candle is going to be weaker, then there might be some time for reversal coming in. But yeah, it does seem to have happened at 4 o'clock. So can you check, Rafa? Is there any news out at 4?
Yeah, let me check it.
Because yeah, if there's like something like Trump has now called Bitcoin a scam and pulls everything out, then of course getting in now is not going to be doing us any good.
Yeah, no more news relevant news for today, only like natural gas storage, but everything is already released. And as I say today, the most interesting news were about the ECB press conference, the monetary policy statement, the interesting rate, and the unemployment claims in the United States.
Yeah.
So
I've just
I
entered the
think,
trade, by the way,
yeah,
with a very conservative take profit. Actually, I might consider adding just a little bit extra. Get out, like just go this like that. That'd be nice. And I can actually, if it dips even further below here, I would still consider to enter like that. Yeah. So far, we're in the green. And you can check along, guys. This is a live chart. This is happening.
real trading.
I always get like, especially when I see this and I'm already up 1% in this case, I'm like, let's take it because it might dip below it, and it actually will. Like, I mean, we see a recovery in the RSI, so that's good. Signal's good. But yeah, I tend to like, ooh, let's just exit and take my profit and just move on to the next. But if this hits, then it's a 5%. So, and it's less work.
We control our emotions because we are professionals.
It's the most difficult thing for me. I'm a very impatient person, so it's not so much. It's not just the emotion that I have with money because in this case it's paper trading. So, but it is live trading. So the money in this case doesn't really bother me, but it's about the game. Like I want to get as much profit as possible in this live stream. But who knows?
Yeah, we have to treat our paper trading like a real trading.
Exactly.
I mean, there is no difference between a demo portfolio and a real portfolio. So
this is a good sign. This is a good sign. And you may be wondering, why did I set my take profit there? Well, basically it was just the profit percentage that I looked at. I didn't necessarily look at anything which I may have I probably should have done. Like I said, just put it here and then I moved it there. Oh well. This place would have been the better one as your initial target. And as you can see, the top take profit is at the average of the Bollinger Band, the middle line. Is anyone following along with this trade? Have they also entered, or are you just watching us do this on our end? Be interesting to hear. In the meantime, so we can just lock this tab and we could just have a look at something else, because that's always better for keeping your emotions in control. What's this? Oh, this is from a bot. Nice. Bot trade. Also bot trades. Let's have a look at the quick scanner. Nope, not yet. Ooh, this is terrible.
oh,
Can you imagine?
this looks amazing for a short. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at this, so we're on the spot market, so shorting is kind of difficult. But if you look at this, like this would have been a nice entry. Maybe here, and then you can see, oof. But then this strategy that the way that I treat it, it's that I would buy here and then maybe get out there. How's our trade doing here? Oh, nice.
We receive a call in the chat. 2.6%. Thanks.
Just
Thanks for the
TP'd.
notification.
We've got 4 people that no. Joselle entered. Raja, Peter entered. How did you time? I called my friend Trump and I told him to tweet something silly.
Insider trading, guys.
Insider trading happening right here in Altrady, guys. Now, okay, so this has happened. In this case, the take profit will be there, but like I said, now I will just add my stop loss, and I don't want to turn this into a loss. So let's, I'm okay with this. I don't want to be greedy, but actually, also let's just enable trailing. Why not? If this is such a good move, then why not enable trailing? Right. Okay, so now we don't have to worry about this anymore. So we can just basically, right now, we can just forget about it and really start focusing on the next one. This will be a guaranteed profit, and it's a decent profit, right? 3.7%. It might dip down when it sells here to 3, 2.5. I'd be okay with that.
Awesome. Like almost 4% in just.
And how long? Like 6 minutes.
Perfect trading plan.
What do you mean scalping? What do you mean by scalping? This is scalping to the max. Did we plan this? No. No. Does it work out? Yeah, sometimes. Oh, we get high. High is on a pullback. No, not interested in that. Yeah, still not good enough. Alpine. Nope. BMT. Nope. OGN, Hi-Fi we've looked at. KMD. No. Yeah, it's nice here. This is what you would see normally. Like you would have this panic, then you would start to see some green candles, a recovery in the RSI. So this candle was already the recovery of the RSI. So entering here would have been good. What would be the percentage? Yeah, 5% in half an hour. Not bad. I would take that anytime. Right now, it's unclear. Like it could dip down here again, outside of the Bollinger Band, maybe. But the scanner will pick it up and tell us. Just now we get this one and we get this one. Yeah. Let's just clear it and see if we get any new ones. How's this doing? Oh, this is Hi-Fi. Yeah, we've seen that. High. Yeah, we can already see that there is a push up and a down, but it's still not in that range. So yeah, it's just a waiting game. Let's have a look at what Bitcoin was doing. Is there any spot? Where are you? Bitcoin. Just use the USDC. It's fine. Yeah, you see this one would have been okay as well, but just a 1%, maybe 1.4. It's not what we were looking for. RWA. Is there something on RWA? Let's have a look. Don't know what that is. It's not a coin. Real world application. That's what it usually stands for, but I don't know. High, we've had open. Yeah, Bitcoin. So it is a bit tricky right now because Bitcoin is a little bit moving down.
Yeah, actually, RVUA is like trade on KuCoin. KuCoin. Let's see if we can.
Yeah, I can see it here. KuCoin.
Yeah.
And then on the 5 minute. On the 5 minute? No, there's nothing here. Not for scalping. This market is way too not enough volume. Let's see, how much volume did it have?
Liquidity here is so low.
No. With these with these day trading things, you generally want to be like, I don't know, just a little bit more than that. Volume is a little bit low. Like if you compare it to Bitcoin, that's millions. This is not even a million. So I would definitely go with the million parts. See, 3.4 million, that's better. I don't know, what did I set my settings to? A million, yeah. So I only get notifications for things that are trading above a million in volume. Because you want to get that volatility, but you don't want it to be destructive volatility. And if you trade these markets and the day trading scalping methods, and you trade them on very illiquid markets, then the volatility can be extreme, and you would have these drops like happening a lot. But as we saw here, you see a lot of empty candles, so there's no trading here. Actually, if I show you the volume, see, there's no volume here. That's bad. Because these spikes, they're nice. They can be very nice. But yeah, this, if you want to trade these types of markets, you can, because there's another method for that. And that's what we used to refer to as account building. Because with these, you can basically buy and set a sell order for 10% higher. And you would do that constantly. So you would buy and then sell 10%, because you see these spikes happening constantly. So there's a lot of manipulation in this market, but you do that with small orders. So maybe you do it with $100, and then $100 turns into 110, and you can do that. Well, in this case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times in 9 hours. So you could have made $60 in that 9 hours doing that. Relatively easy to do, but don't do it with too much size, because the volume is shocking. So if you do it with 1,000 and you think, oh, I'm going to get $100 if this happens, if this pushes up 10%. But if you don't get filled, then you're stuck with 1,000 in a market that is not trading much. And then when the price walks away from you, you're not gonna be happy. Nope. You can definitely see that the volatility has been, that at that exact time we had that volatility, and now the markets are slowly recovering from that volatility. No. Oh, maybe. Let's have a look. Is there anything? Yeah, 2.9. That's okay. So we can wait. If there are no other signals, then we just wait. Wait for this one, because there is something. Like you can see that there's a nice bullish trend here. Yeah, it's nice range, but still, yeah. If the RSI turns in our favor and we get that oversold situation, then it's definitely interesting to have a look at this one. So let's just pin it for now. RVN, nope. This one was a minute ago. No. So we'll be watching. Oh, this is 3%. Our first trade of the day. First 6 minutes profit was in. And now we're waiting. Ben, if my initial order size on my futures bot is 300 and the leverage is 3x, does that mean the actual amount I will have to use is 100 times 3 or 300 times 3, 900? Good question. Good question. Let me think, because my memory is a little bit vague on this one. I would have to check it. Let me see if I can quickly pull it up. So, yeah, if you set the size of the initial entry order, then it's that will be the order size. So if you use the leverage, then you have to divide the amount by the leverage of what you have to hold. Yeah. So it's indeed, if your futures bot is doing 300 and your leverage is 3, then your margin would be 100. That's correct. Yep. Thank you, Roman. I also just confirmed it by looking at what Ben GPT. Wow. Nowhere near. It is crazy how good it's getting. Have you been using ChatGPT, Rafa?
Yeah. Always. I also try other competitors. So I have read that Google is working on a very, very interesting new open source AI, but it's only being released in America for now. So
yeah,
let's hope gonna be released in Europe soon.
Have you tried it with letting it do market analysis?
No way. No way. No one can beat me.
The battle of the ChatGPT versus Rafa.
I truly think that ChatGPT is a human. So I think it's many human brains connected together. So, just ask yourself and you will find the answer. Don't need ChatGPT for trading, guys.
Let's see what it does right here. Can I get it in? Yeah, there. So here, this is interesting. So I made a screenshot and I gave it and I said, I still have coins left. What should I do? Here's a quick analysis. Strong dump after parabolic run up, followed by weak bounce, volume spike, panic selling. You're sitting around break even or slightly red, depending on entry. Well, you could have spotted the entry. Come on. Your choices. Cut loss, exit now. It's time to cut your loss. So it's telling us to sell. It's telling us to sell. Well, we'll see. I'm not going to sell now. Let's see who's right.
We do the opposite, Ben. We do the opposite.
Yeah, and you know why? It's because a lot of people, they will be using ChatGPT. They will send this screenshot to ChatGPT and they will then sell. So yeah, no.
Yeah, so trading is the opposite. What do you think? That is how market works. So if everyone thinks something, the market will do the opposite. So always be, not in the FOMO and
Exactly, because
the mainstream.
that's actually a very good point what you said, because it's about the when do you know when to sell your Bitcoin? That's when your grandparents start asking about whether or not it's a good time to buy. Right? If they are getting interested, if it's your parents, your sisters, your uncles, your brothers, your neighbors, if they start to get interested in Bitcoin again, sell everything.
Sell everything you have in your wallet.
Exit now. We've reached the top.
I mean, that is a real true advice. It's true, right?
Well,
I mean,
it's
market is balanced. If someone is selling, that means that someone else is buying. So
yeah.
if you are buying something, it's because someone else is selling it. So
Yeah. Well, joking aside, I started buying Bitcoin again. I was explaining it to my family, and I was like, it's about it was at that 22,000 price level. I was like, yeah,
Wow.
if you want to get in, maybe it's now starting time to get maybe dollar cost averaging. It might drop lower, might not, but start to dollar cost averaging. And they were like, nah, it's dropped so much now. I'm gonna wait. No, I don't dare it. I'm like, okay, yeah, definitely confirmed. I need to start buying Bitcoin. The bottom is in.
Thanks, Mom, for your suggestion. So yeah.
Yes. Thank you for your trading insights. I will do the opposite. Thank you. What did Roman say? Make sure to feed it some context with higher time frame as well. Nah, that's for the professionals. We're scalping here. Who gives a damn about high time? But yeah, you're probably right. Roman has shown me some of his prompts to ChatGPT with the smart money concept strategy, and surprisingly understands the strategy well. Well, I say surprisingly, but ChatGPT surprises me on a daily basis, so it happens. Ooh. No, RSI is still poop. Nope. Nope. They do not want to budge today. Well, I say that. We were so lucky with that first trade that all the markets were like, whoa, what's going on? I really think that's it, because they all started to show similar issues around this time. I think most of us have stopped talking about crypto to family and friends. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes that's better, because you're talking about them, and especially if you're telling them how much or roughly how much you've been holding, then they would tell you to sell it all because they are not familiar with it. Like if you're, ooh, nice breakout. Oh, look at that. Is that across the markets? Maybe. But they will tell you to get out of positions that you're perfectly comfortable holding because you have experience. But they will tell you, and it starts to make an impact on your psychological mindset about the position that you're holding, especially if you're doing long-term trading. And if you have a position running for a year or so with crazy amounts of profit where you 4x your position, they will tell you, you're crazy, you should sell it now. What if it goes to zero? Then you would have lost 4x your investment. And it's like, yeah, but I'm doing this in an investment because based on my analysis, the price should have gone there and it will go there. And especially with Bitcoin, you know, my belief for Bitcoin is that 120 is not the top for this cycle. I don't think so. I think it will go a little bit higher than that. So I will. I've sold a shorter term investment position recently. I did do that, but my long term position I still have not touched. It's already recovered. Let's see what would have happened with the. And I always do this. Like, is there another indicator that would have told me to get in? Yeah, there is. That's what I mean with the RSI. It's a little bit lagging. So this move here. Yeah, you already saw that this slow move down. It had an impact on this one quite quickly, but it didn't have the impact on the RSI as much. So there's the lag. That makes, it makes it easier to trade based on, or it makes it an earlier entry for the markets based on the stochastic, but not on the RSI. So you could probably trade a little bit more, but yeah, you'd have to do backtesting sessions to understand what works better for you and what's more profitable. What do you use for prompts for smart money concept? Could you give us an example, please? I think we have a Discord channel about smart money concept. So I would probably suggest you to join our Discord server and ask the question there so that Roman has the full ability to give you examples, screenshots and everything, which is kind of difficult to do in the YouTube chat. And Roman did the prompt, so I don't have him here on my computer. But he will be able to share them on Discord. Oh, look at this trade. Look at this trade. Look at this one. Again, on the RSI not, but here. Oop. We've just been talking so much that we're missing things. 2.5%. Here, what was this? 5%. Oh, that was before we started. Okay, so that's okay. Too low volume. Like these barcode charts, I don't even want to touch. They're like, this is what you scan in the supermarket. This is not what you trade.
It's not even a chart.
No, it's not. No, exactly. That's
It's just some draw lines, random.
Hey, whiff. What's our dog doing? Oh, we missed this one. Oh, we were too busy with the hi-fi trade, I suppose. This would have been a nice trade as well. Look at them all recovering. It's all around the same time as well. See, this is why day trading is so difficult, because if you get distracted by other things, then you miss the alerts. And also, I don't have sound alerts now because otherwise I'd be going crazy. But normally when I would do this, I would have my sounds on and I would be actively checking everything when I'm doing these types of sessions. But here on the live stream, it's kind of difficult. But it's nice to see that the strategy would work, right? It's a good strategy. I like it. Oh, getting more and more. Like these drops are insane. Just these candles alone. 1.5%. stochastic is already good, but yeah. Oh, how's this one? Oh, we're going back down.
It's making 2 higher lows, so I think it's quite interesting. If you can see from the last spike, it's kind of making a
From
new
these?
support.
Or
No, if you go back from the first bullish leg, you see the higher lows. If you go back to back again, yeah, from there. So you see the first spike, and then it retraced a little bit, and then now he's like charging the long volume for another little pump. Maybe I can see like 2 higher lows. Interesting.
yeah. Oh, that's what. Yeah, I see what you mean now.
Yeah, yeah, correct.
The low and the higher
Yeah.
low.
Yeah, so maybe let's wait a little bit if there will be a retracement at that level that you just draw the line. We could maybe enter a long position. I think it's a great setup, just not ready yet.
No,
Not ready yet.
Not ready yet. Let's see on these charts. Oh, this could be a. Oh, it's from there. Yeah. Look at these pumps. They're crazy.
Oh,
There's some shorting opportunities, but yeah, we're on spot, not on futures. But this would have been a massive short option. If you're a DF, is DF on futures?
let me check in a bit. Yeah, we have future on DF.
Yeah, so that could be a short option.
Yeah, long shadow, so it seemed like volume of absorption. So
Absorption.
So difficult word. So important for trading.
Yeah. But, I mean, the short option here, look at that. 2%. Not bad.
It seems like many traders are gonna take profit.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and there's this level, this level on the 5 minutes. I mean, it did come back from this jump. Oh wow, look. There's the bump. There's the dump. And this is recovery. This is the recovery. So it would definitely be a scalping short for sure. Because this thing is gonna go, like, if we zoom out long term, if we look at this, yeah, you can see like boom and recovery. So boom and recovery, perhaps all the way up to here. But that's a different strategy though. So it's not your scalping strategy because we're already on the 1 hour chart. But that makes this slightly riskier, but still definitely it's not gonna go all the way back to that level all in once. So this move will definitely be corrected and touch this level because it went up so fast that, yeah, from the smart money concept, you have fair value gaps, fair value gap here. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
And we can see another low, maybe. It depends. If it stays above this one, but like stops around here, then we might see that higher low, the third higher low. There is enough distance in here, maybe 2 more candles. But
Yeah, so far volumes are too low.
Yeah, there's no, I mean, this was nice volume. This was, of course, good volume, but, and in the meantime, we're getting new sideways. Yeah, this is terrible. You don't want to take that.
Whoa.
There we go. There we go. See, level reached. There we go. Yep. Well, if anyone entered this short, congrats, because you got some nice profit there. Yeah, nice. 1.9% in 5 minutes. Wow. It's always with these big spikes, right? You get this violent move back to correction. Yeah, here you can see the moving average as well. Like it just touched the moving average. And this is the 20 moving average. Like here, this was the moving. This one is still moving, of course, but it just went back to this one.
Your forecast is so right, Ben. You hack the market. You hack the market. You call it, and immediately after like 2 seconds,
Less than 5 minutes, yeah.
A huge red candle just touch the moving average, and that's incredible.
I should do this for a living. No, in all seriousness, I do like doing this, but it's not my day job. It's too stressful for me. I've noticed. Like I'm not a 5 minute trader. I can't handle that type of stress when I do, like when I do it with paper trading. It doesn't. It's nice to practice, but I need to practice this with real money, and then something kicks in inside me that says profit is selling time, and you sell way too early, or when it drops and you don't take your stop loss, it's like I need to. It's gonna go higher. It's gonna go higher. That's how I trade with real money. If I trade on these small time frames, the longer time frames I'm okay with for some reason. I because it's easier for me to just walk away. I can just set it up and just go. Like I can probably pick that from yesterday because I was talking about AVAX on futures, Avalanche, and smart money concept trading. I tried and failed a couple times right here. So these are all losses, right? And I've shared those losses in Discord as well. And it's like I'm practicing, right? I'm not beating myself up about it. But yeah, it's easier for me to do this because this is real money, and it's easier for me to do this because it's on the longer time frame. I can just set my orders, forget about it, go away, and I know that it's with stop loss and my take profits there in Altrady. I'm okay. But with these, especially when you're not using a stop loss from the get go, it's tough. And as Roman also saying, like, damn, scalping is so hard mentally. I wouldn't survive staring this much at the chart. No, me neither. Like that's why I'm doing this with paper trading, because with real money, I can't. Well, I can show you my stress levels go through the roof. It's not fun. Not for me anyway. Maybe it's fun for the people to watch. Like look at that guy losing even more hair. But yeah, that's the reality for me. I can't stand it. With life, but with this that's why I like the smart money concept. Actually, better than this scalping method, because I can apply this smart money concept with real money and be comfortable about it. It's just, there's just more rules that you can apply, and yeah, more peace of mind really. And I haven't figured out if there's any exact rules right here. It's so difficult because you have like this entry. Why did I enter here? Yeah, because on the 5-minute chart I saw that the price was recovering with, and it's live, right? It's in this candle that you take this. So it's not like, oh, the candle closed, now I make my decision. No, it's in this candle. You're constantly going like, am I going to take it? Am I going to take it? Yes, now I'm going to take it. And you have to, because if you bought here, your profit margin is gone, right? So you have to be that vigilant and you have to be that quick. So that's why I have my order already set up. Just a button, a click away, click, confirm, done, right? That's how this scalping method works. And it is stressful. It is stressful. But if you can manage that, then there's definitely good profits to be made. As you can see, right now it's still the same. So, but I can just leave this because we're at the end of the stream anyway. So I will leave this and I will let you know how it turned out. But yeah, this was fun though. What did you think, Rafa? Your first live stream on YouTube, I presume?
I think it's so funny to stay here with you and to listen your trading advice, because as I said, you just were right two times. So that's so nice. And maybe I think you could be a really good scalper, even if you prefer to have like high time frame and you have maybe a long vision as me, because out there most of successful traders, they are not scalpers at all. So scalping is very difficult trading, and most of the big money are made only with long and high time frame.
Yeah.
But we have to practice scalping as well, because we are if you want to be how you say, like one-stop trader, you need to know smart money concept, you need to know how to do scalping, you need to have a macro views, you need to use Altrady and technical tools, unless you can defeat the market, because the market is always one step further than you. So yeah,
that's absolutely
always
true.
need to know and amplify your knowledge. So that is why we are trading here and have some funny time together.
Yeah, well, we're definitely gonna do this again, because we're now in profit 2 for 2 in these quick scan sessions. I think I think it deserves a like. People, come on, just like the stream and come back next time, and we'll do this. We'll definitely do this again, because this is
where else you find this content, guys? 100% profit. So
far, I mean, not on the smart money concept, right? Because here is one of the few channels I show my losses. There are definitely losses. There are also profits, but losses as well.
There are always some losses, but the profits should be more than losses. But there is no trade out there that has no loss.
Yeah, no. If they claim that, then
they are fake guru.
Yeah, or holding on to extreme bags. Like I'm still 100% profitable in my close trades. Yeah, that's not that difficult. You never close one, and you're always profitable.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Rafa, to join me for this day. I believe Cata is away next week as well.
He is out for 2 weeks, if I remember well.
Yeah, I think he was coming back
next week. He should get back. So yeah.
But okay, well, we'll see. If he's not there, then you're welcome to join us again, because this was fun, and we'll just do another quick scan trading session.
Will be a pleasure.
Good. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again on Tuesday for our Smart Money Concept webinar. Thank you.
Bye, guys.